Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the GCVs, Drew Nation, and the Galactic family. Let's get right into it. When narcissists have to make themselves feel better at the expense of others, they're displaying self-hatred. When narcissistic people have to make themselves feel better at the expense of others, they are displaying self-hatred. Now, we've all known that there are kinds of people out there who will try to kick you when you're down because they watch everything you do. And when you have people watch everything you do that hate you or that are jealous of you or envious of you, one thing they're going to do is look for your weak points. They're going to study your life, look at your reality, see what you're going through, and whatever they can use against you to make themselves feel better, that's what they're going to do. But they're not really feeling good about themselves when they do that. That's the trick. What they're displaying is self-hatred. All those people who have to rub things in your face on cue when they see you, they can't just live their life. Oh, I'm living a good life. And then they look for somebody to see. They look for your facial expression. They look for your reaction to it. That's self-hatred. They don't really feel good about themselves. They don't feel good about themselves at all. And the one thing you got to realize is that that's not somebody that is enjoying their life. That's not somebody that is enjoying what they have going on. That's someone who sees you enjoying what you have going on, and they're trying to stop you from enjoying your life. There's all types of weird people out there, y'all. And this is something that I found out to be one of the weird things that I experience. And it leaves me with the same thought. It's like, how great can a person's life really be? How good can our life really be that they are that they're that upset that they have to constantly let us know that they got something going on. And it's good to have things going on. If things just happen naturally, we wouldn't even be offended. We're happy people, and we're happy for people. If I see somebody living good, or if I see somebody doing something I'd like to do, it doesn't make me mad. Even when they try to force it on me, it doesn't make me mad. Even when you have something that you think I don't, or you have something that you think is better, you try to rub it in my face, I'm annoyed slightly, but I'm still happy for you because I like to see people win. I like to see people with things. I like to see people have things. But the thing is, they don't like to see people with things. They don't like to see people do good. They act like they do, but they really don't. That's why they're always looking for somebody else's weak point to make them feel better about themselves, because what they're truly displaying is self-hatred. It's not confidence. That is not a truly confident person. People who are truly confident don't have to act like that. People who are truly confident, they don't have to look for somebody else's weak point. Truly confident people don't have to wait and try to kick you when you're down. Truly confident people don't have to try to set you up. Like, there are people out there that their life revolves around you so much that they have to try to literally put on an act and like let a scene play out. Like, they time it out. They plan out what they're going to do, the type of actions they're going to display, just so you can see them having something or doing something good or enjoying themselves. And they think that that's going to make you mad. But the thing is, they think that that's going to make you mad because that's the type of person they are. And that's why they're displaying self-hatred. That's not confidence. That's not love. That's not a person who's enjoying themselves. That's a person who secretly wishes they had what you have so much that they have to wait for you and try to show you that they got some things going on too. Hey, you with the amazing life, stop what you're doing and look at me and everything that I've got going on. Why would I do that? Why would anybody do that? Why would somebody do that? Why would someone stop what they're doing and even take a second to care about somebody else and what they have going on if they're not involved? They don't care about how other people feel. And it's like, you don't know what type of day a person could be having. A person could be having a whole terrible day. You just because you feel the need to rub something in their face. And I want to let you guys know that yes, they will try to kick you when you're down. Yes, they'll look for your low points. But when people are looking for you, when you feel you're at a low point, it's because they still see you as all the way up here. You may not feel all the way up there because your situation or what you're going through or what you may look like or what you may be currently experiencing, you may not feel like you're up there, but you're up there though. You up there though. You up there. All right? You are up there. And they're still trying to bring you down to the level that they're at even on your worst day. So what does that tell you? You really got it going on. You really got it going on. The fact that even when you feel low, people will still try to bring you even lower than that. Your low is still higher than their high. Your low is still higher than their high. And that's a shame because everybody has days and times when they feel low. Everybody has there's always opportunity, there's always instances in life to where people don't feel their best. But haters, it's like they don't ever feel good. They don't never take it upon themselves that other people that they hate on are just normal, regular, everyday people who put one leg in the pants just like them, put one shoe on at a time just like them. You only got one head to put in a shirt and two arms to poke it out of. To poke out of it. Just like that. You get dressed, brush your teeth, wash your face, not in that order. But you do the same thing that everybody else does. So what really do they think is different between you and them? The only difference is this person is consumed with some internal issues they're not working on. This person is consumed with some internal conflict. You wake up, you don't feel good, you pray. You wake up, you don't feel good, you search your mind. Why? You might even already know why. Okay, I got to work on this. Okay, I'm feeling a little like crap. Why is that? Well, okay, I got to work on that. Maybe I need to eat better. Maybe I need to get some more rest. Maybe I need to read my Bible before I leave the crib, before I go out to the world, before I go to bed at night. Maybe I need to work out. Maybe I need to start going for a walk. Maybe I need to start eating more fiber. A lot fiber, Hadouken, fiber. Maybe you need some more fiber. All right. People don't realize how large your stomach plays a role in your optimal health. Your stomach is the epicenter of health. It's like the sun in the solar system. That's why I believe the stomach chakra, I believe, is yellow. I believe it's yellow. Just like the sun, just like and it's simple. It's really not even profound. They call it a solar system, and you have a solar plexus. That's what the center of the stomach region is called. It's called the solar plexus. So just like the sun is the center of the solar system, your stomach is the epicenter of health. A lot of people walking around not living their best life and feeling good is because their stomach is all jacked up, because their diet is all jacked up. They don't want to take a break from these junk foods. They'll people will make fun of you and hate you and say bad things about you for wanting to eat healthy, but they will be willing to walk around feeling like crap, walking around carrying a bunch of crap because they're not using the bathroom right. Just keeping it a buck, man. Health is wealth, and in order for you to feel good, in order for you to feel real good, you got to eat good. You should eat how you want to feel. You can't not eat good and expect to feel good. And then on top of that, you can't be hating on other people walking around looking like they feeling good and everything is right with them. People are making certain choices to better themselves. And then you'll have people who don't want to make those choices, but they want the everything that comes with it. If you want everything that comes with someone that you see winning and doing good in life, you're going to have to make some changes. I know I did. I didn't just sit here and be upset, man. Other people are doing good and I'm not. You got to do something to make a change so that way you can start doing good. So that way you can your life can start being what you want it to be. Everybody got to go through that. But you'll have people out there who will try to fake it. Or let me just pretend to be happy. And then they're mad at the people who are really happy. If you pretend to be happy, how long do you think that's actually going to last for you? How long do you think pretending to be happy is actually going to have a real impact on your life? Pretending to be happy, you're pretending. All right. I know they say fake it till you make it, but that's not the type of thing you want to fake till you make it if there's nothing behind that. There's nothing wrong with faking it till you make it if you're actually taking steps to make it. You can't fake it till you make it and not take any steps to make it because that's just faking it and faking it and faking it. So when narcissistic people have to make themselves feel better than others, with an ongoing display of scenes and cuts and all this weird behavior and activity around other people, what they're really doing is displaying self-hatred. That's not somebody that really feels good about themselves. That's somebody that doesn't know what to do with themselves, and they see you and they want you to look at them like they look at you. They admire you and they want you to admire them, but for what? Like, no, like that's creepy. Nobody's just gonna randomly just admire somebody just for nothing. You know, it's like you can't be Floyd Mayweather without the work. You can't just walk around and be like, yo, look at me like Floyd Mayweather. People gonna think you crazy, man. You gotta put in some work if you want to be big. If you want to be big boy Floyd, man, you gotta put in some work. You gotta put in some work if you want to be big boy Floyd, man. He didn't get that way just by watching people box or just by talking about boxing or hanging around boxers. No, man. Put in some work. But you have people who are enveloped and they're full of self-hatred and they don't want to work on themselves because maybe they don't know where to start. Maybe they feel they can't do it. All right. It's nothing worse than feeling like you can't do something that you want to do. That feeling, like the feeling of not being able to do certain things I wanted to do, it turned me into a research analyst because I'm like, yo, if he did it, she did it, they did it, everybody else can do it, I know I could do it too. So instead of taking that attitude and being angry and upset at everyone else doing it, I'm going to take that anger, I'm going to take that drive, and I'm going to learn how to accomplish what it is I want to do. There's nothing that you can't do without the right drive, without the right information. All this information out here. People got phones. You have a whole library at your fingertips, whole encyclopedia at your fingertips. You got the world at your fingertips. And people just want to watch Vines all day. Whoa, back it up. People just want to watch shorts all day. Y'all know what I mean. People want to watch shorts all day. People want to TikTok all day. People want to Instagram all day. People want to Facebook all day. And it's like, it's nothing wrong with that if you're doing that in your free time. But if that's the majority of what you do, You are going to be mad when you see other people, because it's going to be something in you that is going off. Like, you're going to feel anxiety, you're going to feel anxious, because I know I did. You're going to feel anxious, I still do sometimes, but I know what to do with the anxiety. When I feel anxious, it means, okay, I need to put in some. So it's going to be up to you. You got to make the choice. Are you going to let that self-hatred bother you, or are you just going to go about your day and deal with life how you normally deal with it? Everybody's got something that they're dealing with, but just because they're dealing with it doesn't mean it's your problem. So when people deal with self-hatred, you got to chalk that up as their individual problem. All right, as a empath, you have to realize that it's other people's energy versus your energy. So everybody's energy is different, and everybody's energy is not going to be the same. So you can't let other people and their energy affect you. You're gonna feel it at times. You're gonna realize that other people's energies are present, but you have to be the person who can decipher between what's yours and what's not yours. And a lot of people will try to make their problem your problem. And what you have to do is you got to be able to associate those kinds of people. All right, this is somebody that got a problem. They're trying to make their problem my problem. For the sake of me and what I have going on, I'm not going to allow that to happen. I got to stay focused on myself, what I'm doing, what I have going on. And that way you'll be able to really not worry about everybody else, because the things that are going on around you, they don't have nothing to do with you. But you'll have people who will try to make themselves have something to do with you. Those are the people who are focused on you. Those are the people who are worried about you. Those are the people who are trying to get you to notice what they're doing. And then people got the liberty to do that. People can make you notice them. Some people like to be seen. Some people are flashy. Some people like to be the center of attention. But the thing is, for the people who are the center of attention, that don't try to be the center of attention, that just they attract a lot of attention, you will find people who are trying to get your focus on themselves, because there are people who feel that what they got going on is important and everybody should be worried about it. There's some people out there, they feel that what they got going on is so important that everybody should be worried about it. And it's your choice to not worry about it. They can try to make you worry about whatever they want. People could try to make you worry about whatever they want. But the thing is, you got the power to ignore it. You can choose. You say, you know what? I'm not going to really pay attention to them like that. They may try to make me pay attention to them, but I got the power of focus. I could direct my focus and put it on whatever it is I want. That's the power of your mind. Your mind is a very powerful thing, and don't waste it. Other people may be out here wasting their time. Other people may be out here wasting the proper usage of their mind, but that doesn't have anything to do with you. And they're going to try to draw you in because they're going to want attention from you. All right. But when people are trying to act like what they got going on is better than others, when people are trying to act like what they got going on is more important than others, it's not coming from a place where you think it is. It's coming from a place of false confidence. Some people, they have false confidence. Some people, they're confident and they don't have to do those things. That's real confidence. When you could just go out, step out, be you, and you just do you. And whatever naturally gravitates towards you, that's what happens. But then you have people out there that they don't feel that they can attract, they don't feel that they could have the same type of effect, but they want the same type of effect. There's people out there that want to be the center of attention. And when they see you are the center of attention, they're going to try to use you for your energy. And they're going to try to take what they have going on and they're going to try to rub it in your face. And they're going to try to make you pay attention to it because you are the center of attention. And when you're the center of attention, and when people are caught up on attention, that means whoever the center of attention is, there are certain people that are going to see you as a threat. There's certain people who are going to try to come up off being around you. There's certain people who are going to try to steal your energy by having you focus on them. But it's coming from a place of self-hatred. All right, people who love themselves, people who care about themselves, people who are happy with themselves, that's not how they live their life. Nobody that's happy with themselves is going to have to try to put on a show for someone else. So when you see people out there trying to put on a show for you, you should be flattered. You should be honored. All right, as annoying as it is, as frustrating as it is, as difficult as it is, these people really admire you. They really think you're cool, even though it's annoying because the attention is unwanted. You don't want all that attention. You just want to go about your day and live your life. But there are people out there who you're going to have to ignore because they're going to be displaying certain types of behavior that you're not going to want to be a part of, or that you're not going to really feel like that. So don't take it personal. It's just there are some people, they think you're cool and they really don't know how to handle themselves around you. It's like you find somebody that you like with all this energy, and they see that you're a real attractive person. They see that you're a real cool person, and they don't know how to take you. They don't know how to handle you. So what they'll do is they want to be cool too. They want to seem like they're the stuff too. They want to be as popular as you. So they're going to try, and since they see you as the popular one, they're going to try to get you to see that they're cool, they're popular, they get attention too, they got things going on too, but they're going about it in the wrong way. Instead of having you being able to acknowledge them naturally, it's like they kind of are trying to force their perception of themselves on you as well. It's like they want you to see them a certain way, and they want you to acknowledge them a certain way. But in all honesty, you ain't really even worried about nobody like that other than yourself. So you'll have people that are going to try to get your attention, and it's not going to be easy at first to focus on yourself because you're confused. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why these things are happening. But these things are happening because certain people aren't really as comfortable with themselves as you are. So when you go around them and you're comfortable, it kind of like makes them act in an awkward way because it's a lot going on there. You got strength, you got confidence, you got focus, you got self-love. That's a lot for some people to take in, especially when they don't even see those things present in themselves. They may not even think that people can vibrate on that type of frequency, but you can vibrate on that frequency. So when you do step out, you will have people that put on a show for you because they're trying to appear to be something greater than they are. They don't want you to see them for who they really are. But the thing is, as a seer, you can see people for who they really are. You can see right through people. Some people appreciate you for it. Some people will be able to be like, oh, okay, I got to work on this. Oh, okay, that's how I'm perceived, or that's how what I'm doing is perceived. Some people will see that and take that and make a change in their life. And then you'll have some people who will unfortunately try to force a different idea into your mind. It's like they see you looking at them a certain way. So it's like, okay, maybe I could act different. No, you can't act different and think people are going to look at you different. All you got to do is change. All they have to do is make a simple change to themselves. We all had to do it. Everybody had to come to terms with who they are, what they wanted to be. See, everyone had to see what they had to change, and then figure out, if I keep going this route, I'm going to end up being a fake person. If I go down this route, I'm going to be able to keep it real with myself, and I'm going to be able to keep it real with those around me. And that's why genuine people and authentic people, the love that we do get, even though it may be small, it's still powerful because it's real. It's not anything that we try to force on anyone. It's not anything that we try to get anybody to look at us a certain way. We don't try to make people perceive us any kind of way. We just be our we just are comfortable being ourselves, and we just let people take us as they take us. You either going to like me or you're not. You either going to take me for who I am or you're not. And that's the wonderful thing about just being comfortable with being who you are. People either gotta like you and take you for who you are, or they don't. But in our case, you'll have people that will follow you around just to make sure that they can try to mold your perception of them, make sure they see you how they want to be seen by you, even if it's at the detriment of trying to even if it's at the detriment of who they are at, even if it's at the detriment of who the person is. But it's to make themselves feel better. That's all it is. It's to make themselves feel better because what they have is not real confidence. All right. So they have to try to make themselves feel better at the expense of other people, even if it's to put somebody else down, even if they don't know you from a hole in the wall. They will, if they see somebody with a certain type of energy, all right, they recognize your energy because you know that's the one thing that gives us away. We try to stay low key. We try to keep it on the hush, but the energy, you can't hide it. All right. People could tell by the way you walk. That people could feel your vibe. All right. You're not the only one that could feel vibes. So people are going to be trying to get you to see their life because they're watching you constantly. So it's like the fact that they are watching you constantly, they want you to know certain things about them. They want you to know that they're cool. They want you to know that they got certain things that you have. And it's only because they're so focused on you. If they didn't put all that attention onto somebody else, they wouldn't be out here acting like that, trying to get validation from other people. But that's the one thing that this personality disorder demands is validation from others. Their personality is one that makes them demand certain amounts of attention, even if it's awkward and even if it's weird and uncomfortable for those around them, even if it doesn't make people look at them the way they really want to be seen. All right, they're trying to make people look at them a certain way, and they don't even realize that it's making people not even look at them the way that they want to be seen. It's making people look at them less like that, even further away from that. So the fact that other people have things going on and that they may be trying to rub them in your face, don't take that personal. All right. They may have some things going on that you may want to have going on because they're trying to hit you in a place where it hurts because they feel that you have something that they don't. So what they want to do is they want to try to find something that they have that you don't. And once they think that they found something that they have that you don't, that's what they're going to go to. And it's going to be annoying at first, but you will get over it because you're sooner or later you're going to realize that, oh, they're just compensating for the fact that they got some issues, they got some insecurity issues, they got some self-hate issues. And instead of working on themselves, they rather go buy something. They rather go try to up the ante with somebody else. They rather go compete with somebody else. Competition is not going to make you feel better about yourself if it's nothing to be competitive for. If somebody is not competing with you, all you're doing is making yourself look bad in the eyes of the public and other people. It's not like you're playing a sport. So when people are in competition with you over things that don't even matter, it's coming from a place of self-hatred, and it's coming from a place of them not really liking who they are. Nobody that really genuinely loves themselves or likes themselves will have to compete with somebody over something small, over something that doesn't matter. But they'll try to make it matter because that's all they got. And they want to try to compete with you, somebody that is focused on themselves, when all they have to do is focus on themselves. And that's enough competition for any human being. When you focus on yourself and worry about yourself, that's enough competition for the whole for a whole lifetime. But that's why some people stay stuck, and that's why some people don't get ahead, and that's why some people don't move forward in life, because they're so caught up on what this one's doing, on what this one has, on what they've got going on, and they're so busy trying to prove to others that they got something going on too, instead of actually building something worthwhile in their life. Instead of actually making something happen for themselves, they rather look like they got it going on. It's like somebody who wants to look rich. They go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff just so people can look at them and be like, oh, wow, this person looks like they're doing something. This person looks like somebody. It's not a matter of looking like something. It's not a matter of looking like anything. It's a matter of actually holding yourself accountable, using your time wisely, and becoming something. That's what it's about. It's about holding yourself accountable, doing something with your time, doing something with your life, so that way you could look at yourself in the mirror and be confident in that person. Nobody could take your confidence away from you unless you just freely give it to them. Nobody could put you down for anything unless you already put yourself down for it. So if there's anything that they feel put down about, it's because they're the ones that did it to themselves first, and now they're out to get other people who don't feel like that, who are confident, and they're out to steal your energy instead of work on who they see when they look in the mirror. So keep working on yourself, keep focusing on yourself, and just know that what these people are doing is coming from a deep, dark place. It's coming from a sense of self-hatred. It's not coming from confidence. All right. It's not coming from a person who loves themselves. It's not coming from a person who feels good about themselves, because people who feel good about themselves, they're not worried about other people. They're not focused on Tom, Harry, and Jane. All right. So hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. It's been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. I'll see everybody in the next vid. Peace, love, and light. We out.